Hi, Chef Ryan Phillips here. The seasons are changing, and as we head into cooler months, it's really nice to have something that warms you up. Here in Korea, we have a seasonal sweet pumpkin porridge that really warms the heart and soul. That is Danhobakjuk. We're gonna start with this sweet pumpkin. If you don't have these, you could use acorn squash or maybe a butternut. And grab a heavy knife and be very, very careful. We're just gonna cut this into quarter. And now we need to remove the seeds. Let's get these into a large pot with some water. And we'll get just enough water in here, not to cover completely, but maybe about halfway up. This over a high heat is gonna take about 20 minutes to get these nice and soft. Let's see how soft these are. Turn off the heat. All right. Grab a chopsticks and okay. Yeah, we're soft all the way down to that peel. Let's get this over here closer to my board. Okay. And carefully remove these, let them cool off so we can remove the flesh from the peel. This has cooled down enough now to scrape out the flesh away from the peel. So I'm just gonna pull this out. Would like to talk to you a little bit about this ingredient right here. This is glutinous rice flour, which actually has 0 gluten in it. It's called glutinous rice flour because it's sticky. And that stickiness comes from the starch that's in here, which is what we need to thicken up our porridge and get that gooey, sticky consistency of Korean juk. So 100 grams of glutinous rice flour with our pumpkin. Let's say probably about 600 or 700 milliliters of water. Let's get a high flame on here and stir and mix that rice flour with our pumpkin. So you can see how thick this has gotten really quickly. There we go. Now is also a good time to just get a little bit of salt in here with it. Just gonna go in with about a teaspoon for now. All right, let's turn this down nice and low, and just let that simmer for about 15-20 minutes. Now we're gonna make sealshim, or little rice cake balls. And to start that, I've got this pot about half full of water. We're gonna bring that up to a boil. Next, I have 100 grams of glutinous rice flour, about 2 teaspoons of sugar, and just a pinch of salt. All right, let's just incorporate those ingredients. Now the next ingredient here is very important. It needs to be really boiling water, because without boiling water, we can't make the tok, or the rice cake for this. So let's get about 4 tablespoons of boiling water. And first, use a spoon I love it when you get the consistency just right. I mean, just look at this. It's not sticking to my hands too bad, but it's warm, and we've got to knead this enough to where you'll get that chewy texture of the sealshim. Okay. Now, this is quite a few portions. roll these into little balls. Let's go ahead and make a few of these now. It resembles a bird's egg, that's where it gets its name. Let's get all of our sail shim in here. Real easy to cook these, guys. When they start to float, they're almost done. Just give them another minute or two and you'll be sure to have them the right texture. These look so good now. Get them real quickly into some cold water just to shock them for a minute. Time to put everything together here. We've got our sweet pumpkin porridge. Now we've got maybe just 6 or 7 of the sail shim and garnish with some pumpkin seeds. There you go. Time to eat. Let's get a little bit of the sail shim. Just warms the body. A little sweet, but still savory. But that stickiness from the glutinous rice, if you ever have a really sore throat and it's hard for you to find something that you can eat that works for you, this is the perfect thing. Trust me, so good.